Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space program. My name is WW Dadman, but you already know that. We are on the way to our correction burn for the Icelander. Nicely enough, currently connected to Kerbin via the relay satellites around Duna. And we're gonna go ahead and do this burn. Everything seems to be fine in terms of stability of the vessel. So let's speed up until we're at the maneuver. And then focus view on Tuna. So we can do this little burn. At this scale, it doesn't matter if we burn a minute early or something, so as soon as Kerbal alarm clock stops us, we're going to just start burning. Which should put us in pretty much exactly this encounter. Nice. If we burn a little bit more, we might get a little bit closer, which means we have an easier time actually slowing down. We have 2,000 meters per second left in this stage. Easy. Okay, so at periapsis, we slow down. And get an encounter with Ike right away. That is great. Focus you on Ike. Yes. Yes. However, currently going this way. This is the escape, so that's fine. Unless... Wait, we're coming in here, we're going this way. Yeah, that's fine. Everything's fine. This is absolutely awesome. We basically get a capture around Ike from here. Almost. Like, we get this. We get into Ike's orbit. Like, basically here. Fly around Ike. Do a little tiny burn here, and then land and do everything else. That's absolutely awesome. So, back to our ship, and basically fast forward into the sphere of influence. We've got 119 days until the old space truck comes home to Kerbin, so we probably are gonna be done with this mission, like with the landing and everything, before going over to that. I'm sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to add a little thing here. A little transfer window, since we will need one from something weird has happened. Okay. great. It wanted to do a transfer orbit from the sun to something else. And now something weird has happened. That's way better. Yeah, not origin, but parent sun. From Duna to Kerbin. By formula at alarm. Oh my god. Okay, so we've got a year until the return window. A year and 191 days, to be exact. But yeah, first of all, we are gonna go ahead and burn into orbit around frickin' Duna. That was hilarious. Okay, so we have a minute until burn right now. This one I want to do pretty much exactly the way it's portrayed by the engineer here. So we've got 5 seconds. And in 1, go. There we are again around Duna. Now we slow down for about 1,000 meters a second. So about half of the fuel we have left. We get into an orbit around Ike, and we have easily enough left to go home because we will not need... Holy crap, you're loud. We will not need all of our fuel in the lander to land and come back up, so we'll have a bunch of fuel left in that to transfer over to the space truck. Also, the entire thing will be lighter after the landing, since we are going to use a bunch of the fuel in the lander right now. So all in all, we're going to end up with a whole lot more Delta V than 1,000 left for going home. So we should easily have enough Delta V to go home and burn into orbit around Kerbin and then land everything back. I mean, first and foremost, I would not want to actually land back the space truck yet, since that can easily go to Eve as well. Like for a ghillie landing. I'm not very much into landing on Eve itself yet, though. Because Eve itself takes a whole lot more Delta V. And I am still not 100% sure I even can do an Eve SSTO. Which it kinda really has to be fully reusable. But we'll leave Eve as kind of the final stretch goal. And just do the others first. Obviously, we cannot at all land on Jool since it doesn't have a surface, but all other planetary bodies, including all moons, are going to get their own SSTO. Especially frickin' Tylo is going to be an issue with that, but I'm pretty sure I can make a lander that lands powered on Tylo and then can fly back up without staging. So yeah, we'll see about that either way. For now, we are about done with this burn. 80 meters a second. 50. 30. Focus view. And X. Perfect. Now we're coming by Ike here on a 135 periaps, but we basically don't have to burn at all to get into orbit around it. That's one of the best freaking encounters I've ever gotten in a KSP playthrough, so that's pretty hype. So yeah, by the way, what do we have planned for the other planetary bodies? We have planned, of course, the water landing SSTO plane for, like the space plane for Lathe. I've done an SSTO plane for Lathe before, but not one that can land in water. So that's gonna be nice. Then we've got obviously Tylo is one of the main problems. We can basically repurpose this lander for everything that isn't bigger than the moon. So I guess Val is a little bit bigger, isn't it? So that might be a problem with this lander. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try that. But yeah, the smaller moons, as well as I guess I can use this lander for dress as well. Just need to refuel it. Basically, we could just leave this in orbit around Kerbin when it comes home. Unless we really want to recover the science, because we already have like one copy and we get another copy. Yeah, that's probably gonna happen. So we're gonna shoot that thing back up once it's refurbished. But yeah, also we need the guys back because Val and Samson are not going on the next trip. So either we like switch crew in orbit or yeah, also it's kind of a little bit redundant to fuel this thing up in orbit. I mean, it's enough that we're gonna have to fuel this thing up if we're gonna go for a freaking ghillie landing. Anyway, for now, let's fast forward to hello. Fast forward to Ike. Close the alarm. Are we in yet? There we go. Over here at the periapsis, we're going to slow down and lower our periapsis down to like 40 or something. Then once we come by here, we lower the other side of the orbit a little bit, and then we're gonna look how we're doing. I love how incredibly slow we are. already. Turn around, please. Hello, Ike. Now, as you see, we've got like 900 meters per second left, which is still enough, I tell you, because we will not use all the 1,400 meters per second in this lander. And once it gets back up, it is lighter and we can use the rest of the fuel in it. So everything is fine. Everything is fine. See. Also, for maneuvering around Ike, we need like no delta V at all, because Ike itself has like no gravity. As far as I know, it's lower than that of the moon. So, can you turn around one more time? Because we'll need you turned around for the final stop burn for the parking orbit. Retrograde. So, final parking orbit around Ike. Uh, 38 by 43 should be fine. Does this count as high or low? Space near. I should have gotten stuff from space high. Really, but yeah, doesn't matter. We're just gonna get the stuff right now. Material study, keep. Seismic accelerometer not gonna be useful until we land. Barometer, it's kinda as if we were in a vacuum. Log temperature, it's kinda hard to read temperature from a vacuum. Okay, so we don't have anything else apart from obviously the crew report, which we can just send home really, but yeah, I guess we have enough energy for that. Don't lose anything from that. And that does complete the space around Ike contract. So, then Samson, our nice collect data, remove data, restore. If you go all the way down here, can you? Yes. Collect data, remove data, restore. You won't get this stuff though, can? Yeah. So RC, let go, RCS. Samson, I know you're no pilot, but you should by now know how to fucking fly a spacesuit. Lights on. Get the take data. Take data. And that should be it for now. EVA report, obviously. And then you can go back into the vessel. Don't want you to stay out too long, do we? Grab and board. Good. Now that we are in a parking orbit, we can release the Kraken. Wait, before we do that, F5 in case of stupidity. I know the game too well to not F5. Release the Kraken. How much? You don't have a lot of mana propellant left, do you? Well, that redocking will be nice. Either way. SAS on. And look towards... Oh, you also do not have frickin'... I'm not going to reuse this thing. It doesn't have fucking reaction wheels. I forgot the reaction wheels. They should have gone in here somewhere. Anyway. This has good reaction wheels too, so that's fine. However, we don't want to land on the dark side of the Ike. So, by the way, this means we are currently in an eclipse, or about to be eclipsed on Duna. Which is cool, but that happens kinda every other day, I guess, on Duna, since these two are tidally locked to each other. It's always in the same place. So yeah, we wanna go around like a little bit before doing anything else. Also, we wanna make sure to activate our... What's that? Oh, that's the fairings. We want to activate our engines. I said activate the engines. There we go. Then we are going to go ahead and go until like here-ish, so we can land on the light side of the moon, so to say. Then we hold retrograde, which should be fine for burning. Yes, good. Then we burn this down until we're touching the surface, and then the rest is basically flying down to the surface. Shouldn't have a problem with that. So by the way, the next update for the base Kerbal Space program without mods, which I still do have an install of, but can't really like use this specific save file on, is getting a new the KSP is getting a new update number 1.9, which will remove the limit of time warp in closer to bodies. So there will no longer be a need for going back to the space center to time warp like 2 days until docking. But yeah, I'm going to put out those landing legs already, since we are going down. We are only 11 kilometers up now. I kinda wanna like land in the general vicinity of over there. Currently, suicide burn distance is still like the suicide burn is still a good while away. But yeah, I'm just gonna get ourselves a little bit slowed down, since this is as good as a point to land as any. Just kill our horizontal pretty much completely, so we can go down right where we are right now. That's pretty much exactly where we want to go down. So, 50 seconds till impact. Is this a new crew report, by the way? No. Oh. We were still on orbit. And we are down, and the landing legs are slidey. Can we stop the slidey? Thanks. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 Google readings from the surface. One that I will take back into the vessel, one that I will keep in the goo canister. We're also going to observe the materials bay, obviously. And of course the temperature data, as well as the pressure data and the seismic data. And then we have a crew report that we're not going to send home because we have the energy, don't we? Yeah, we easily have the energy. So that's that. That's the world first for that, and a contract done as well. So, scientist going out on here and collect data, remove data, restore. And we're going to get the so going to collect data, restore. We're going to get the high over data on the way back out, basically. We're going to really quickly do this EVA report, RCS on. Land here. Take data. And take data. Why are you an idiot? Why are you a fucking moron? Land up here. Store experiments. And land on Ike's surface again. Bit low frickin' resolution on the texture. If I go in like that, but yeah, whatever. We are landed and we are going to take a surface sample. We are going to do an AVR report from the Midlands and we're going to plant a flag. Ike landing. By the way, I realized that I did call the Moon and Minmus landing sites reusable Moon and Minmus landings. I didn't do that for Duna, so I just went ahead and made sure that I also don't do that for Ike or any of the subsequent ones, because screw it. Grab and board. So that right there is our ticket home. So yeah, as you see, we used up like nothing of our fuel, which means we easily have enough to come back home after redocking. But yeah, for this episode, this is gonna be it. Next episode, we are going to launch back up into orbit. Actually, I kind of feel like launching back up now and then cutting to the docking for the next episode. Yeah, might as well do that. Because, honestly, why would you wanna set this as a target and just, yeah. Just fly after that thing. This is like 42 high, so I'm gonna burn to like, I don't know, an apoapsis of 30-ish. So we can Close in a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. That's almost exactly where we want to be. So we're just gonna go into an orbit first. So yeah, just up and prograde and Z. A little bit under prograde, so we don't get our apoapsis too high. 30 by 30, kinda. 32 by 23, that's fine, I guess. Right there, we would actually already be pretty close. So if I went ahead and burned out here, ish. Oh, I'm a little bit inclined. Let's see. If I was to go here and make this match planes. For now, just match planes. Yeah. Think that's a good idea. Just make that match planes and then we think about the rest. But you've seen me do dockings like 100 times. So to not bore you the hell out, next time we are going to continue with the docked vessel. So until then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WWDadmin. Bye.